Carol Kirkwood shared her behind-the-scenes sorrow at BBC Breakfast in a passionate Twitter, X, post today. In view of her 251,800 followers, the weather presenter penned, "Isn't it strange how grief just creeps up on you again? When you least expect it. Long after someone has passed away." She didn't name the person she was referring to who had sparked off her feelings of bereavement, although her tweet comes almost exactly a year after the death of her former co-star Bill Turnbull. Shed paid tribute to the star in a special BBC memorial show on September 2, 2022, a day after learning of his death, and told of how she adored the naughty glint in his eye. "I loved working with Bill because he was so naughty. He had that little tinkle and sparkle in his eye and you didn't always know what you were going to get," she reminisced. Carol continued, "Sometimes he'd deliver something so off the wall it would completely throw you, but it would make you laugh because it was meant in good humor and with good spirit. I remember one time I was in the Blue Peter Garden and I was doing an experiment with measuring jugs. He always called me Kirky and he said, 'Kirky, are you going to do your experiment again in the program?' She recalled fondly. I said, 'Yes, I'll have my jugs out in 15 minutes,' and his face was going bright red from trying not to laugh, and then he just erupted. That was Bill." She shared how Shed adored working with him and would miss him terribly. Meanwhile, she publicly discussed bereavement prior to that too, when she revealed in 2020 that her cat Donald, who'd been a constant companion throughout lockdown, had died. She told her Twitter followers at the time of her sorrow, exclaiming, "My gorgeous wee Donald closed his eyes for the last time. He was my joy and I loved him unconditionally. I miss his company, his affection, and his quirky wee personality. He will live on in my broken heart forever." At Richard 48,535,122 agreed. "It never goes away. It just creeps up on you when you least expect it and hits you like a sledgehammer in the chest." At Spinner's Dance encouraged her that it was okay to feel sorrow long after someone's death, chiming in, "No matter how strong you are, grief is grief X."